Good afternoon, everybody. I wanted to do this sort of like a home business review today because I've had so many people reach out to me about doing the business or buying the product. I've had a lot of customer connections this week, so it's been amazing. And then as far as the people wanting to do the business, um, this is for you. This is how we do the business. It's basically a home business review. So everything I'll be doing today is exactly what you would do to do the business. I'm going to tell you, first I'm going to start off with why I got started or how I got started with Kannaway. Then I'll tell you about Kannaway, and then go into sort of the science, well, not sort of, but the actual science behind CBD and your endocannabinoid system. So sit back, and I'm going to try to get this done in under 40 minutes. We'll see how well I do. But anyways, here we go. So I started with Kannaway in May as a customer. My dog was very sick, Greta. She was very sick. She had a Cushing's disease, brain tumor, and then she had a cancer tumor on her hip, where I didn't know what to do, and a friend of mine said, try CBD. So I tried that, and the golf ball sized tumor actually disappeared. I have pictures, but I'm not going to stop for that today. And then I started taking Kannaway. Actually, after I saw what it did for Greta, I'm like, I'm on board for Kannaway for being a distributor. I've done other network marketing, but this really sold me how wonderful the product was. So once I started, 3 days later, I realized, holy cow, I'm pooping amazing. So if that's too much information, I'm really sorry, but I've been taking fiber for the last 30 years. And since that third day, I have not taken fiber since. That was also back in May. And then I became, then a couple weeks later, I was able to get off all my antidepressants. I had been on antidepressants for the last 3 years. And then 6 months before starting CBD, they actually doubled my dose for antidepressants because nothing seemed to work. And after about 2 weeks on the product, I noticed an amazing difference. The other thing I was trying to get off is Lipitor. I was just recently able to get off that. What happened there is I've been on Lipitor for the last 3 years. And every year I do my cholesterol check, and my cholesterol is still way off. It's just way off the charts. It's not normal. And then this year, about a month ago, they checked my cholesterol, and I was in the normal boundaries. And I'm like, this is amazing. I've only been on CBD for the last 3 months. And I was going to talk to my cardiologist about getting off the Lipitor. Well, it was a funny thing. My husband and I were driving to the Twin Cities, 5-hour drive. And there was a doctor show on the radio about Lipitor and how it causes diabetes and liver failure and memory loss. And for the last 3 years, my memory it just seems to be a struggle for me. And I thought, holy cow, I don't want the liver failure and I don't want diabetes, and I'm tired of the memory loss. So for a while, I thought I was losing my mind. So gone. So I took myself off Lipitor. And then the last thing I took myself off was hormone therapy. So I am excited that I got off that medication, but more importantly, I am excited that I'm now making money with Kannaway and all my product is free. So I'm going to show you how that works today. And we're going to try to make it so it's easy to understand. So a little bit about Kannaway. We're a group of companies owned by Medical Marijuana Inc. The name Medical Marijuana Inc. is a little misleading, as 13 years ago they started the company doing research on marijuana, and quickly realized that the solution to health issues was on the industrial hemp side. Industrial hemp, well, just to give you an example of the cannabis family. So cannabis has 2 branches. You have marijuana, and then you have hemp. Marijuana is short and stocky and has high THC, which is the psychotropic portion of marijuana, and it has low CBD. And then you have industrial hemp, which is very tall and fibrous and can be used for any amount of things, paper, clothing. If you drive a Mercedes-Benz, it's probably your dashboard or your door panels. They use it in construction out in California. But it's also very high in CBD, which is the healthy benefits of cannabis, all the CBDs, and it has a little amount of THC. So that product right there is what Medical Marijuana Inc. switched to after 2 years after they got started, and they haven't looked back. Doing the research, the studies, everything they do it on the industrial hemp side. So I'm going to start telling you about Kannaway now. So we're family oriented. Basically, you can take it, your children can take it, your parents can take it, your grandparents can take it. As I've shown you, my dog took it, my cats take it, my daughter's piglets take it. She's got potbelly pigs. My grandson who has autism takes it. This product is amazing. I sent it off to my mom. She takes it. She's off 7 of her prescription medications. So it's honestly a blessing for us. As far as sustainable goes, this product is, it's grown without pesticides and herbicides. It's non-GMO. It's not genetically modified. There's no other chemicals. It's a hemp crop grows quickly. Doesn't need very much water, and then once we pull it up, we use every part of the plant. So we also grow our product over in Kazakhstan, which is in Europe, and that makes us federally legal. So in the 2014 Farm Bill, to be federally legal, you had to get your hemp products from some country outside of the US. So, and the other thing, that this, to be federally legal, it has to have, all of your products have to have less than 1/3 of 1% of THC. So consider any of our products that actually have THC in them, they have less than 1/3 of 1%. You can drink the whole thing, you're not going to get high. So if that's what you're looking for, you're going to quickly walk away. Driven by science. So we test this product before we plant it. Once we harvest it, we test it again. Comes into the USA. It's tested by the FDA and some other government regulating departments, or I'm sorry, agencies. And then we test it once it gets to our manufacturing plant and before we manufacture it. Once we manufacture it, it then gets third-party lab tests, so we actually can have a report that shows what is in this batch. So what is in this bottle, what is in this tube, we know, we can tell everybody what is in the product. And then natural and botanical, again, we do not add any chemicals or fragrances or preservatives to our product. We want to make sure the CBD and the bee-bong formula maintain their exact balance when they left the plant is when you get it in your home. So we're a company of first. So another thing I just want to mention here is we have 3 videos that we typically play if we do a home business review. This is so that we don't have to have the talking points, but to save time, I'm not going to play those videos. They're a 3-minute video. What I'll do is I'll add them to this. I'll put them in links below once I'm done. So we're the first company to create a natural botanical CBD brand. And I explained what natural botanical means. We're first to launch a respected cannabinoid supplement and pharmaceutical line. So what that means is the product that we have in the US is the same product that we have in 11 countries as pharmaceutical products. So we have products, these products that are nutraceuticals or supplements, we're getting prescribed in these 11 other countries. And they are prescribed for things such as Alzheimer's, MS, Parkinson's, epilepsy, a couple forms of cancer, and there are a couple other things. I can't remember everything, but and we are also the first to develop strict quality standards through triple lab testing. Not everybody does that. We're also the first direct sales company to offer hemp products. There are a lot of direct sales company out there now offering hemp products, but they are not doing the research. They're not doing the science or the studies. They are just trying to find a way to boost their sales. So we are the first and the only company that was asked to speak at the World Health Organization for cannabinoids, or CBD, which is amazing in itself. We're the first company to use hemp to combat aging, skin problems, and low vitality. And I'll get into more of that when I get to the actual product line, which I will shortly. Sorry, just trying to make sure I don't miss anything. So a lot of this I'm sure you can read, but in 1776, the Declaration of Independence was drafted on hemp paper. Hemp became a staple crop in the 1800s, and then by the early 1900s, it was actually pharmaceutical. So medical hemp was prescribed over 3 million times a year in the U.S. And then what happened is about early 1930s, hemp was the leading food source for products like cattle and swine and poultry. And so with that, we as humans would actually consume the beef, chicken, eggs, pork, ham, and by doing so, we would actually consume about 15 milligrams of CBD a day. So you'll hear me tell you that a healthy person should get about 50 milligrams a day. The reason for that is just the studies that we've done. We feel that that's the average of what a person should be taking. But in 1937, they passed the Marijuana Tax Act. So what happened with that is farmers were taxed for growing the product. It was too expensive, so they stopped growing that, started growing wheat and soy and corn. And then 4 years later, they actually made marijuana illegal, or I should say cannabis illegal. What they did is they took marijuana and they took hemp. They joined them together as one cannabis. It's a substance one or category 1 substance. Unfortunately, everything came together, and so all of it was made illegal. One of the things that I want to cover here is that even though it was the government actually made this illegal, the NIH, or the National Institute of Health, actually pulled a patent on hemp CBD. That patent is patent 507. You can Google it. We are the only company that has a license to that patent, and we are currently working with the NHL and the NFL on that patent. That patent is around CT, brain traumatic injury, and then post-stroke. There was a study done that shows that if a person has cannabidiol in their system, they are 5 times more likely to survive traumatic brain injury. And then the patent 507 just shows that if a person, after they get some sort of injury, brain injury, consume 600 to 700 milligrams of CBD, not only is it a brain protectant or a neuroprotectant for your brain, it's a neuroregenerator. So it's helping the regrowth of those injured cells. Okay, so your endocannabinoid system. This is your your body's largest self-regulating system in your body. They discovered it in 1993. I've had a lot of people say, why don't I know about this? Well, I don't know. I didn't know about it until after I got on Kannaway, and I had been on Kannaway maybe 2 months before I actually learned this. But what it does is it balances mood, sleep, appetite, and even hormone production. So again, that's why I was able to get off my antidepressants, I believe, why I was able to get off my hormone therapy. My mom called me the other day. She's like, I lost 32 pounds. What is she doing? I don't know. I think this is helping with her metabolism, but she says she's also, she doesn't feel like she needs to eat as much. The sleep is amazing. It quiets my brain. I go to sleep and I just am able to sleep. So what this does is it influences homeostasis in your body so that everything works as it should. Your CB1 receptors are the green receptors here. Those are throughout the brain and your central nervous system. And one of the things that were recently discovered was they did a research study on fibromyalgia, and they believe that clinical endocannabinoid deficiency is the possible reason for fibromyalgia. Actually, they state that as it's the probable cause for fibromyalgia. We have a lot of people in our group that are seeing amazing benefits from anything that is around their nervous system. I had a customer call me the other day, amazing couple. The gentleman called me, was concerned about his wife. They're in their 80s, have been married for 60 years, and she has shingles. I went over to meet with her, and she doesn't have the sores anymore. I took the salve. She didn't need that. And then gave her our premium CBD. She's like, I'll take it tonight. I'm like, well, take it right now. So she took it right then, and I left. A couple days later, actually a day and a half later, I ran into her at the coffee shop in town. And I go, oh, Joyce, how are you feeling? And she's like, I am feeling great. And the first thing her husband said with excitement was, she's sleeping. And that was one of the things she said. She goes, I'm in so much pain, I can't even sleep at night. The doctors prescribed her opioids. She didn't see any results. So after the first pill, she just stopped taking it. The CB2 receptors, they help to regulate and maintain your immune system. It's your gut health. And your gut is another study that they have is CBD is found to be one of the only things that can heal your gut. If you have IBS, you have Crohn's disease, all sorts of conditions like that, you'll definitely find relief. Okay, so here's our product line. And just a couple other things I want to mention is that hemp contains 9 essential amino acids in our system, and hemp protein is the easiest digestible protein that for your system. I mean, easiest protein that you can digest. We don't have any genetically modified ingredients. There's no pesticides, herbicides, or chemical fertilizers. Now, if we get into the B-Bong formula. So the B-Bong formula is this amazing formula developed by Janelle Kim and her family. She's got a family of doctors and herbologists. And this has actually been a recipe sort of passed down through to the royal families of East Asia. And what's in this herbal blend are things like, and I'm sorry, I have to read this, astragalus root, ginseng root, Korean, which is the most potent and best in the world, labradella root, angelica root, goji berry, artesia, cashew seeds, licorice root, and other items. So anyways, they've been developing this for many years, and now she's brought it to the Kannaway line, and she's added it to our Revive line. So it boosts energy, vitality, balances bodily systems, improves mental clarity, and it promotes quality sleep, encourages longevity, cleans and detoxifies. So the Revive line here, if you take 3/4 of a teaspoon, that's 33 milligrams of CBD. Again, you're going to want 50 milligrams as a healthy person. People that have severe health conditions usually is recommended to do 300 to 400 milligrams of CBD a day. So everybody's got to find their happy sweet spot. But this is what I take, is the Revive AM and the Revive PM. The Revive PM just helps me sleep. And the B-Bong formula is in all of these, but it's just formulated differently, so you get different results. So in the morning, I take the Revive AM. It's awesome. And then I take the Revive PM. And on these, all you do, let me see if I can find one. Yep, here is one. All you do is you take this and squirt it on your tongue, and then you hold it for 45 to 60 seconds. I'm not going to hold it, I'm just going to swallow it. But you hold it for about 60 seconds because it actually gets into your mucous membranes in your cheeks. And what that does is it gets into your bloodstream right away. And then after that, you just swallow it. Okay. So then we've got most of our CBD line right here. So you've got, first of all, if you get drug tested, what you want to stick with is the pure CBD. This pure CBD is, it is one isolated CBD, and there are 146 CBDs, or 146 cannabidiols, one of them being THC, which is the psychotropic portion in marijuana. So if you do full spectrum, that has 146 cannabidiols. The pure has one CBD in it out of the 146. It's an isolated one, and it nourishes 40% of your endocannabinoid system. This right here, these are full spectrum with the Bebong formula, so I take the full spectrum there, and then I take this one right here. It's 31 milligrams per serving. So with that and the AM and the PM, I get 57 milligrams of CBD a day, and honest to goodness, that is everything I need. It really helps me. So, and then it also comes in capsule form. So we've got pure caps here. If you don't like oil, you can just do that. The pure CBD, again, you stick it under your tongue, you hold it there for 60 seconds, and then you swallow. The full spectrum, you do the same. Now we have the pure gold here, and this is actually 145 of the 146 cannabidiols. So they pulled the THC out, but because pulling one thing out is a little difficult, there's a trace, or it could be a trace of THC, and you may not pass a drug test. So it's recommended that if you're going to be drug tested, just don't do this one. And then we have the premiums, which let me show you what those are. So these are right here. This is an oral applicator. It's still wrapped up, but you just, where is it? Turn this dial and then squeeze it. You can put it right on your finger and put it in your mouth. It's a little hempy, or you can put it in these vegan capsules. So you can easily do that. That is the green. That's 50 milligrams per serving there. There's 1,500 milligrams in this entire container. And then we've got the gold. The gold is basically, this is for someone with severe health problems. This is 120 milligrams of CBD per serving. There's 3,600 milligrams here. There's the same in a medical dispensary in Portland, Oregon. They have this product, not this exact product, but it contains the same substance for $900. We sell ours for $485. If you're a distributor, you get it for about $385. So it's an amazing product. Then we have the Define line. So this is also amazing. We are one of the only people that have CBD in our skincare. We were just in Vogue magazine in Europe. We can actually make the claims that this helps inflammation in your skin. So I use it every day. I absolutely love it. And then we have the bath detox. So if you're somebody that, I used it once when I wasn't feeling good, and I felt so amazing when I came out of there, but my tub looked absolutely disgusting. If you get, like when you get your flu shot or you get any immunizations, your children get immunizations, this is the perfect thing to do to pull out any heavy metals or excess stuff that shouldn't be in there. If you're doing chemo treatments, this is good to do twice a month or more. It's basically just pulling out the heavy metals. If you're on high dosage of prescriptions, sometimes you do this, you're able to reduce your dosage of medication. So this is just an amazing line. I love it. And then the Can Active 3-Step. This is for adult acne. It's like Proactive, but this is all natural. And then we've got the Power Protein. So this is hemp protein. Again, it's the easiest to digest. This is soy-free, non-GMO, whey protein isolate, omega-3 and 6 fatty acids, 9 essential amino acids, and 20 grams of protein. This also has our B-Bong formula in it. And then we've got the super greens. I do the super greens every day. I absolutely love these. There's 40 health foods in here. Let's see, do I have my glasses here? I do. Give me a minute. See if I can read this. So we've got organic spirulina, organic wheatgrass, organic. So I can't read it all, but most of it's all organic. And then you also have the B-Bong formula in that as well. Okay, now we've got Kannaway for pets. They have an oil now. It doesn't show up here, but that's not the oil I gave Greta. I gave Greta the pure oil, what I take. I give her the pure oil. I give my cats the pure. That's what they take. It's, you know, it's the same thing. It's CBD with MCT oil. There's another product that I forgot to mention and I didn't have it on my slides. It's the premium humulus, which is actually not from cannabis. This is from the humulus plant, which is a cousin to cannabis plant, but it has all of your cannabidiols in here except for THC. So if you're in the military or somebody that just can't take cannabis at all, this is the product for you. This is amazing. We just came out with this in July. We're the only company that offers a CBD product that is not from cannabis. So anyways, essential oils. So these do not have CBD or hemp in them. They have our B-Bong herbal extract, and they have terpenes in them. They smell very good. So, and then our hemp vape pen. These are 100 milligrams of CBD. They're all THC free. So there's CBD, MCT oil, which is fractured coconut oil. It keeps it in the liquid state, and it has terpenes in it. So it's safe. You're not worried about what is in these vape pens. You know, where you're going and getting a vape pen from a cigarette store where you don't know what's in there, what carcinogens are in there. The only thing this does not come with is the battery. These are 100 milligrams today. We are coming out with 250 milligrams and 500 milligrams. So, and these are amazing because these get right into your bloodstream. If you're someone that has severe pain, this gets in and just takes it all away. It's just amazing. Actually, I'm probably not supposed to say that because we don't cure or treat anything, but it is an amazing product. So echoconnection.org. Echo is our cause. And I did forget to cover something with you, so I'll go and cover our cause. So just so you know, we give away $10,000 worth of product a month to families that really need our product. And we help finance transportation to medical facilities, payments to medical bills. There is a lot that we do for these families, but when you see these kids, you can't help but want to contribute to their cause. Let me go and show you Echo Connection. So, here we go. Okay, so echoconnection.org is, if you go to Hope, that is, you're going to see all about our families there, all about the families that have gotten support over the years from us. How this company actually started was a 9-year-old girl was at the hospital. The doctors believed she wasn't going to live past 2 more weeks, so they told the family to take her home. Well, the family knew Dr. Stuart Titus, and Dr. Titus said, provided them with CBD. After about a week, the mom's like, I think she's doing better. But they just wanted to make sure she was comfortable before she passed away. And then after 2 weeks, she just seemed to be getting better. And then after a couple months, she was better. Now she is 19 years old. So what the medical industry actually wrote off this little girl, the cannabis world actually saved her life. So what I want to talk about is the science. So I missed this earlier, but so the science behind Kannaway is on echoconnection.org, and you go to education here. You just scroll down. If you want to see studies, you go, I'm just going to click on cancer. Here are all the scientific studies. When I started in May, there were 1,300 scientific studies. Now we're October, there's over 2,600 studies. It's not stopping. This industry is going full bore ahead. So let's see. And if I want to click on any of these, let's just find one receptor. I can just click it and I can just read the scientific studies. So this one, cannabinoid receptors, ligands as potential anti-cancer agents, high hopes for new therapies. And then all I need to do is read through it. It's very scientific. So anyways, there's all these different things. You have macular degeneration, memory, immune function, inflammatory bowel disease, Alzheimer's, addiction, all of these. But there's also this search bar up here. If you just want to type in pain and enter that, you're going to find a report just in layman's terms. So they're going to talk about a study that was done at the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs with cannabinoids, and what it actually found as far as easing nerve pain. So this is a great site to go to if you want to look anything up. All week long, I'll get requests. What about this? What about this? All I do is I go here and somebody says, what about immune function? I just send it off to them. You don't have to be the expert in the room. All you need to do is know where to get the information. So, okay, so that was about our cause and all of the scientific studies. So industrial hemp growth. So you can see the growth up until 2015 is just amazing. We actually were in Forbes magazine in 2016, and it stated that the CBD industrial hemp industry is set to grow by 700% by 2020. And just recently they restated it is going to grow by 800% by 2020. So there was another report that stated that by 2022, there's going to be 100 million people on CBD. So as you can see, this isn't stopping. This is going to continue to grow. It's just going to grow and grow and grow. And right now, it is the end of prohibition of cannabis. Whoops, I'm sorry, I'm not sharing my screen. Okay, it's the end of prohibition of cannabis, and it's a one-time shot, and I want to get that shot. So you can join 5 years later into Kannaway. Is that going to be a good idea? Sure, I hope so. I hope Kannaway is around and is doing very good then. But would it be the same as if you got into the business today? I don't think so. Yeah, I honestly don't think so. That's sort of like if you bought Apple stock. If I buy Apple stock today, Would I get the same benefits if I had bought it 20 years ago? No. But would it be a good idea? Probably would still be a good idea. I could probably still make money. Same thing with Amazon stock. Do I buy it today? Am I going to make money? Probably. But if I would have bought it 5 years ago, I would have made it a lot of money. So anyways, just something to wrap your mind around. So if you're not familiar with direct selling, this is how Kannaway does their sales. So we are in the direct selling market. In 2015, over 20 million people were doing direct selling. So it's just an amazing way to get into the business. It's an amazing way to start up a business. If you want to start a franchise, usually you need $250,000 to start a franchise. You need time, and you need a cash flow behind you to, once you get the build out done, there's a lot of things it takes before you can actually earn money. With Kannaway in the direct sales industry and how we have our compensation plan, you can start making money from day one. So it just depends on how hard you're willing to work. I do want to show something else, share something else with you. Let's see. Okay. There we go. Okay. How to earn money quickly. So here's a few. I got this from Randy Schrader, who is a leader in our industry. He's actually one of the top guys in our company. And he is he's amazing, and what he knows best is the compensation plan. He said he's not an expert in CBD. I'm not an expert in CBD. That is Dr. Stuart Titus. But what Randy is an expert in the compensation plan. So the first key, you must select a vehicle that is going in the direction you want to go. So give you an example. If you were, if I wanted to be, I don't know, a travel agent today, would I be making money? Maybe. But would I continue making money? Would I grow really a lot? Probably not. Travel agencies have sort of disappeared. And the reason for that is because we have the internet and we have all these websites like Travelocity and Priceline or something like that. We have all these things that can get us the flights, the travel packages, everything that we need. We don't need a travel agency anymore. So I would say that a travel agency is, if I wanted to be a travel agent, I'd probably be going backwards. So ask yourself, is this the vehicle you are in is going forward, or is it going backwards? So you want to be moving forward. Second key, find a vehicle that is growing at the speed that you would like to grow. So do you want to grow or go, I should say, go 3 miles per hour doing your business? Or do you want to go 300 miles per hour doing your business? So a couple companies like New Skin, Univera. So Univera is, Univera and New Skin are very good companies. If I mention any companies here, I'm not slamming them. That's not my intention. My intention is just to explain the compensation plan and actually how to make money in this industry. So Univera is a company that's been around for quite some time. It's actually getting smaller. So that is not a company that is growing. And then New Skin is growing about, they've been around for a while. They're a good company and they're growing about 3 to 3.5% a year. So let's just say they're going 3 miles per hour. So if I were to join New Skin, I could probably go maybe 10 miles per hour getting started, but eventually you fall back at the speed at which the company is moving. You can't surpass that for very long. If this company is moving 3 miles per hour, that's where you're going to be moving. Kannaway is actually moving at 300 miles per hour and more. So over the last 10 months, we've averaged more than 350% growth for the year. So last year we made 6 million. This year we've already made 22 million as of August. Another something to compare to is Monavie. It was a company I used to work for as a distributor. In their peak before they sold off to Jeunesse, they were a $1 billion company, $1 billion a year. We had 75,000 distributors sign up every month at the $1 billion mark. Kannaway, $22 million. We have a total of 39,000 distributors. That is included in the US and in Europe. That's not signing up a month. That's total. And we're growing at over 300% a year. Holy cow. So hopefully you can wrap your mind around that. So again, the keys, you must select a vehicle that is going in the direction you want to go. Second key is find a vehicle that is growing at the speed you would like to go. And then third, find a vehicle that is nearer its origin than it is to its destination. So people are always concerned with timing in network marketing. It's not timing in network marketing, it's timing, period. Again, I reference back to the Apple stock. If I bought it 20 years ago, I would surely be a millionaire. If I buy it today, will I earn money? Sure, hopefully I would earn money. But again, it is timing, period. So, and then as far as getting involved with Kannaway, I think I explained that as well. Getting involved in Kannaway in 5 years is going to be a good thing, I hope. I plan on that. But will it be the same as today? Today is the day, this is the end of the it's just, it is the start for cannabis to be out there for everyone. There are some restrictions, but it's going through, it's just growing so fast. So you can, so finding a vehicle that's near its origin and then to its destination. What we mean by that is if the company is, you want to be at the start of the company more than you want to be at the destination. So part of that would be like Monavie at the $1 billion mark, where they were putting in 75,000 distributors a month. They were closer to the destination than they were to the origin. So the closer one gets to the destination, the less opportunity there is in breakthrough financial success, if that makes sense. The battle here is to find a company that's near enough to its origin that the money is still to be made, but not so close to its origin that you have to wonder if the company's going to be around tomorrow. So that's just some things that you want. So the key to success here is, well, before I say that, through a lot of companies, I've struggled and floundered, and it's all about, you try to make things happen. I want to try to make things happen. Well, what you need to do is you need to find something that is going to happen, whether or not you become involved. If there is something that is going to happen, can you stop it? I can't stop the CBD growth. There's nothing I can do to stop it. Is it going to continue without me? Yes, it will continue without me. But that is why I want to be in, because what you need to do is find something that is destined to occur, which is the CBD industry growth, and then become one of the reasons what was destined to occur occurs more quickly. Hopefully that makes sense. So find something that is destined to occur, then become one of the reasons what was destined to occur occurs more quickly. and that is Kannaway. Okay, I'm just going to go over the compensation plan real quick. Okay. Oh, where is it? It's not even showing up on the screen. Here we go. Okay. So 3 and free. I welcome everybody on this video or watching this video to become a customer or a brand ambassador. This part doesn't matter. If you become a customer and you find 3 other customers, you get your product for free. If you become a brand ambassador and you find 3 customers, you get your product for free, but you also get paid bonuses. So that's the difference. Direct sales bonus, every time somebody buys a starter value pack, you get $20. Anytime someone buys a junior executive value pack, you get $75. All the way up to a total product experience value pack, you make $150. The thing is, Kannaway is offering Fast Start Qualified. So Fast Start Qualified is you get in today. While you get in, you buy a junior executive pack, and then you get 3 people in, whether they're 3 customers, 3 brand ambassadors, or a combination thereof, that those people bought a starter value pack, and now you're triple bonus qualified for life. So what that means is anytime somebody buys a starter value pack, when they get in, you make $60, not $20. If someone buys a junior executive pack, you make $225, not $75. If someone buys a total product experience value pack, instead of $150, you're making $450. All of the partners I'm in, we make sure everybody gets triple bonus qualified. That's just something you want to do. It's not required, but then we have the rank advancement bonus. So as you move up the ranks, you're going to receive a bonus. If you can see the bonuses here. If you do it in a short amount of time, your bonus is actually doubled. So area director, you go from $1,250 if you take your time doing it, $2,500 if you accelerate it. Same thing with National Director Elite. You get $10,000 if you do it in an accelerated amount of time, $5,000, just take your time. And then we have the 50% check match for direct selling bonus, which is awesome. And then minimum income guarantee. So minimum income guarantee is once you hit these rankings, executive director, you get minimum income of $500. So no matter what you make, as long as you maintain the rank, you get $500. Same thing with national director. You maintain the rank, you're going to get a minimum of $8,333 every month you're going to get paid. So it is an amazing opportunity. And then this last one that I'm going to go through is the Fast Start bonus. So after the Fast Start getting qualified for triple bonuses, after 60 days, if you are able to generate at least 3,000 in qualified group volume, then you will get a $1,000 bonus. That's in your first 60 days. And then Fast Start 9,000. If you generate 9,000 in qualified group volume in your business, then you're going to get another $1,000 bonus. I'm not going to go through the rest of these. Here is how you build your business and get started right away. So here you can see that by just signing up 3 people with value packs or selling to 3 people as preferred customers, you can achieve the rank of director, where many of your bonus programs and benefits actually kick in. So your direct sales bonus, once you're triple bonus qualified, you get these 3 people in right away, you're going to be looking at $900. So this advances you right away to director. And then getting started. So getting started, your first 48 hours after you make the decision to join are crucial to success. So we basically link arms and get you moving. The nice thing is we have a couple different things. We have everybody gets a website, including customers. You also get back office which has training videos. There's like 10 training videos in there to tell you how to invite, to get started, how to do a home business review, how to make your list, meet and talk with people. It's an amazing back office. So the last thing I want to share with you is trying the products. If you just want to try the products, here's the most economical ways to do this. So the starter value packs, which are here, one is premium and one is pure. So the pure is if you get drug tested, you want to stick with the pure, and you get a salve. So you get an oil, you get capsules, and you get a salve. Same thing for the premium. You get the oil, you get the capsules, you get the salve, and a Prosper magazine on the history of hemp. Now, if you want to start a business, honest to goodness, there's no reason you should start with $249. But here with Kannaway, we all agree that you should purchase what is right for you. I purchased the Total Experience Value Pack because I wanted to work this as a business. So I wanted to experience all of it. And I love all the products, and I'm glad I did that. But if that's not right for you, this Total Experience Value Pack, then that's what you don't want to do that. So part-time business, $6.99. This gets you all of these products, which are amazing. And then to launch a business, $9.99 for the Fast Start Senior Executive Value Pack. So hopefully I was able to explain everything, and everything was clear. It's not mud, but what's clear. Anyways, I want to thank you for watching. Please go and reach out to the person that sent you this video so you can join their business. If they are not doing the business, then message me because I am doing this business and we're going to rock this. Everybody have a good day, and we will talk to you soon. Thank you.